Well, yes, I'm back again, so this will probably be a part 1 and 2. Oh, gosh, I look all saggy, but that's okay. What can you do? I mean, I am in my early whatevers now. So, yeah, so that was my son on the phone. For those who have been asking about my son, thank you very much. He has his surgery in a couple of weeks, so that's awesome. Indeed it is. So what else was I saying? I forget. I really do forget. So I was saying about the PC. So the PC will computer, I'll find out today what's what, I suppose, if I get an email off them. They did say, I did have a text saying that my return order would be with me between 9:30 and 1:30, so they take it back to the store that I took it to. So I shall find out what's there. So yes, so there we are. So maybe I should be able to start doing proper videos again, and maybe it won't be such a struggle, you know. I mean, it was quite difficult, and I'm getting my hard drive back as well. That's a 3 terabyte hard drive, so which I'm glad of. So what else is there for today? Yes, I do believe, yes, yes. Ah, the geese. Now be careful. I shall have to make sure I can get my hot water down here for them soon. Because not that I want it hot, but I don't want it cold. I don't want it, yes. They're mating. The geese are mating, so I found one egg. Let's have a look. Yes. So there's no eggs around there. I found a broken egg as well. I'm going to have to go to the farm shop and get some bedding. Where's my basket? Yes, let's put my basket there. Poop. That's odd. No, it's a broken egg. That egg's not broken, but yes. So put those in there. Right, so I have to take all the poop off there. Right, so there's 2 eggs there. And look at that for a beauteous goose egg. So so that'll do. So I'll have to come down and freshen the house up. I'll have to give it a clean. So I'll need gloves for that. Yeah. So I'll just take these in. And I'll put that back right there. Oops. Yes. You see the mightiest clumps of poop up there. There is. Yes. So I can save that, and I shall have to do some wheelbarrowing. Yes. So there's my little clutch of eggs this morning. I'll leave the door open for it to air somewhat. And I'll get ready to go to the farm shop, I believe. Yes. Yes, I used my last sack of food yesterday. So, but it is what it is, isn't it? They do deliver, as you know, the farm shop. But yes. Let's put my boots inside. Lock the door. So I'll get my eggs ready. The farm shop, they like a clean egg. That is beautiful. That's beauteous. So I can't they can't take the chicken eggs. You see, unless the chicken eggs are packed by, unless I've got the right to stamp them, which I do, the chicken eggs they can't take. So maybe I shall start getting them right for I'd have to go about that. It would mean I'd have to send samples off and whatnot. To make sure that the birds are clear. The only thing they've got to be clear of really is salmonella, and which years ago in the UK the chickens in this country were infected by salmonella, which was because of the feed stuff that they were being fed. So a law was passed so that the chickens in this country are fed certain things. They can feed organic. You're not allowed to feed them from the kitchen. It's against the law, as a matter of fact, because you can transfer salmonella if you have it, or from, say, if you're not entirely clean in yourself, you can pass the salmonella virus on to you. So to your chickens. So if you get like so if you're cooking raw chicken, the salmonella virus or bug or bacteria grows on chicken. So we are told not to wash our chicken. Our chicken isn't bleached. In America, I know they use a chlorine wash, apparently. So in this country, we're not supposed to wash our chickens before we use them. That is if they're shop bought, obviously not if you do it yourself. I dislike buying shop bought chicken because, well, it's not the same as your own, is it? It's all slippery and slimy, and I know fresh chicken that you've done yourself isn't like that. So in any case, so if you're preparing a chicken that you've bought in, and then you don't clean your surfaces down properly with an antibacterial cleaner or a bleach cloth or something, and wipe the surfaces down, the bacteria stays on your work surfaces, and it doesn't matter if the work surface is dry, unless you've used the antibacterial or the bleach cloth, then the bacteria will survive. And then as soon as you wet your counter again, they sort of rejuvenate and start growing. So, and everything you touch with a dirty cloth just spreads it out. So what they've done is that they've said you can't feed your chicken anything that's been prepared in a domestic kitchen, is because they can't guarantee that the people who have prepared the food have used the correct cleaning things to stop any unwanted bacteria spreading to the chickens. So you are not supposed to wash your chicken, you've got whatever. So food that's prepared in a domestic kitchen cannot be fed to the chickens in this country. It is against the law. So yeah, so there's, whereas you can see in America and stuff like that, and I suppose people do in this country, give their chickens kitchen waste, kitchen scraps. We're not allowed to do it here. And if you think about that, then that's logical, really, I suppose, because if your cupboards aren't clean and sterile, as sterile as they can be, then you pass the chicken on to the bacteria onto whatever you're cooking. And although you might cook it, and then the heat that you're cooking it in will kill, if it's cooked properly, will kill the salmonella. However, if you take raw ingredients down to the chickens and it's got that bacteria on it, then you are infecting your chickens. And so it's safest for all concerned that you don't feed your chickens from the kitchen, unless you've totally follow you know, the guidelines for undomesticated, you know, like like restaurant kitchens, you know, everything's sort of stainless steel and wiped down with wipes and stuff like that. So unless you follow those, then you can't give your chickens foodstuffs from your kitchen. Also, please don't feed your chickens chicken. I mean, it's not nice. And also, they say that people will just take a bucket of scraps down and this and that and the other. But if it's done on a daily basis, well, that's one thing, but not everything is done on a daily basis, is it? So you could infect your flock with other things. So there's Campylobacter, which is not a very nice bacteria at all. Neither is Salmonella, but out of the two, Campylobacter can make you just as ill and more than Salmonella. When you buy food that is prepared in supermarkets, for instance, i.e. salads or chicken, if the person that is serving you isn't up on her cleaning ritual, she'll touch one piece of meat or one bit of salad and then another piece of meat, and it transfers from this to this to this. This can be ready cooked meat, you know, like you can get roasted chickens from the supermarkets and things like that. But when she's actually picking them up to put them in a bag to give to you, that chicken has then been infected by Campylobacter or Salmonella bacteria, which then, when you eat it, because you haven't got to cook it again, gets passed on to you. And so that goes with things when you're buying off counters in the kitchens. So you have to be mighty careful what you're buying. I wouldn't buy prepared salads or cooked meats in a supermarket anymore. My son actually, Paolo, I dropped a name. One of my sons, he used to buy things from a certain supermarket off a counter, and a few years ago he became very ill and he got tested and it was Campylobacter. Well, of course, he wasn't eating here. He picked it up from a supermarket. So then you've got the whole lot of the government agencies coming in then, because they have to notify the the DEFRA and things like that. So the government needs to be notified in that case, because then they have to look into it and see where the bacteria came from. In any case, this is a bit of a long story, isn't it? So I don't really, obviously I do give my chickens and my ducks and my geese cucumbers and stuff like that, but as a rule it's straight from the fridge and it goes straight to them. I very rarely cut it up or prepare it in the kitchen, but then my kitchens, the work surface, I mean, you could eat off, you know, after they get sterilized every single day, and every time I use them I sterilize them. So that's what I do, and that's what I've done for years. That's what happens. Yeah, I mean, I was trained in food preparation, and so I've got my qualifications there. And in actual fact, I've even got building site management certificates, you know, even qualified to erect scaffolding. But and I've got my KOSH, you know, the chemicals one as well. So yes, so I do know mostly what I'm on about. Yes, and I'm waffling, and I can't even remember how we started the conversation. So with these eggs now, so all my chicken and my duck eggs are all in there. My chicken eggs I'll transfer to this one. Oh, look at that. Isn't that marvellous? Look. So I've got 30 lovely chicken eggs there and a beautiful goose egg, and then in the water I have 4 geese eggs. That's 5 geese eggs. 5 geese eggs to take at the farm shop. So I'm chuffed with that. So yes, I'll get them all sorted, and then they can go on up. Being as I have to go up and buy my supplies anyway. So as look, there's the dough cutter. Don't want the dough cutter there. So being as I have to go and get my supplies anyway, I shall take up these eggs. That's the duck and the geese. Obviously I don't need all the duck. And nobody's messaged me to say they want any. So yes. Oh, by the way, whilst I'm here, can you see how all these eggs are laying? They're flat. That is because they're exceedingly fresh. As you as an egg ages, it will tilt slightly upwards. Reason being, as the air sac increases, so it loses a fluid from the white of the egg, you know, from the albinum. I can never say that word. So the egg will gradually sit upright, and so you can always tell how fresh an egg is by the way it's laying in the water. Yes. And if you ever get an egg that floats and wobbles, well, it's a live egg. There's a chicken there. Yes. Yes, right, I better get these sorted, and I think I need to have another warm drink. It is mighty, mighty, mighty cold out there. Yes. So I need to have a warm drink, and I need to sort these eggs out. So I'll just get you uploaded and wish me luck with the computer. I hope they send me an e-voucher for a same spec. Hopefully not with a problem this time. But we shall see. I am kind of worried because I haven't got a couple of grand to spend on a computer again, you know. I haven't been there, done it, can't do it again. Yes. I wonder if the Apple make has these problems. I don't know. I know the Apple phones, they're so good in that they, you know, you can just switch them off and then they automatically reset when you switch them back on. Yes. I don't know. Anyway, lots to do, but I'll get these eggs sorted and I think I'll take them up. If not today, I'll take them up tomorrow. I'm not desperate for stuff today, but yes, I was told to rest. Do you think I've lost a bit of weight off the old chops? Is it? I don't know. Maybe I have, maybe I haven't. Am I still the maintenance at least I haven't got a monocle on. I look like I got a monocle on, but I haven't got one on. At least I hope I don't look like a monstrosity of a I've forgotten what I was going to say, but who cares? Anyway, TTFN, my lovelies, I shall see you all again, and stay safe, get your jabs, and as always, God bless you. Please like and subscribe, and joyous season's greetings to you with whatever you are celebrating or starting to celebrate. It doesn't matter what you're celebrating. Just have a wondrous, awesome time. Love your family and your friends and look out for each other. I mean, we do need each other. And so, yeah. So take care. Please like and subscribe. And God bless you all. I love you. Thanks very much for subscribing. TTFN. And hopefully I'll be able to get proper videos up again soon. Hey! Ta-ta for now. Bye-bye.